Congressman, this is an election year. You might have heard of some of the Democratic candidates. I don't know if you're aware of them. Hillary Clinton is running currently.
Speaking of nausea.
Does she stand a chance?
No. In a word, she doesn't. This is a gal who stood by a man who inserted a cigar into a woman in the very room we declared an embargo on Cuban products. If you stand behind traitors, you shouldn't get sworn into office. That's how I feel, God darn it.
All right. Okay, well, her opposition currently for the Democratic candidacy is Barack Obama. Do you think Barack Obama is?
You know, Fox News did a piece on Barack Obama. They said that he studied in a madrasa when he was a child. It turned out not to be true, but we can't take the chance that it was. That's what's so valuable about Fox News, is a lot of places can report what happened, but they can report what might happen.
That's Fox News. All right. Okay, switching over to your side, there's a guy by the name of John McCain running for president.
Yeah, you know, John, you'd think he'd have more sense about him having served. He voted against torture, and you'd think, you know, he would know the preciousness of torture, but he doesn't. He's stood against it, and you know, torture can be very, very valuable. You know, sometimes folks have information they just don't realize it yet. So hopefully John will get his senses about it.
So as soon as John becomes pro-torture, you will be pro-torture.
I'll get behind him. I'll get behind him.
Why are so many Republicans indifferent to pollution?
God made clouds. Why can't we? I look up there and I see a big ball of Christianity. You know, when Jesus wrote the Constitution, what he was doing was he was setting a platform for us to espouse Judeo-Christian values, and I think nothing gets that across better than a smokestack.
Are you pro-death penalty, by the way?
You know, folks say to me, how can you be pro-life and pro-death penalty? Well, you know, when a fetus comes out, we don't know whether or not it's gay. You gotta have a little look-see attitude. So, you know, someone said to me one time, they said, you know, George Bush put a huge amount of people to death when he was governor of Texas. A lot of those folks never even got appeals. You know, but what they don't realize is, imagine that you're the family member of somebody that's been tragically killed, you know, and you're just looking for closure, you know. Do you want that court case to drag on for month after month while they nitpick over which black guy did it? You want to bring the hammer down and move on. I'd like to point out that the black comedian in the back is laughing. So loosen up your tight white asses. You know, everybody thinks that Republicans, we hate black people. You know, you think we're running around the White House. What can we do to harm black people? What can we do to hurt black people? You know, I guarantee you, we don't even think about black people. You know, those folks in New Orleans, they were warned. Hurricane's coming. They had 3 full days to go ahead, get a college education, get a job, and buy an SUV. They chose not to. They chose to stay behind. They knew they're not swimmers.
Those are moans of support.
Moans of support, that's what it sounds like.